Hi Bijoy, hi Revati ma'am. Of the Navrasas, your film deals with karuna or compassion. Incidentally, karuna is one word which means the same both in Malayalam and Hindi.
Yeah.
Um, uh, Revati ma'am, my first question to you is, who's the person who
Yeah.
comes to mind when you hear the word compassion or karuna? Is there a? It could be a historical figure, it could be somebody you know, but is there a person who comes to you?
Mother Teresa.
Okay.
And I have met her years back when I'd come
Wow.
for a film festival in Calcutta
Wow.
in 1990. And that is one of my most memorable personalities I have ever met.
So
Okay.
I am 1 degree away from Mother Teresa because of you.
Ah!
Okay. Revati ma'am, also, is there any incident or any act that you recall that defines compassion for you?
um, compassion for me, I think, is basically that, you walk through the journey of your life, on people's stories, supporting people, knowingly, unknowingly. Sometimes we are all human beings, it does happen. But if we can just walk on, and that does not mean diplomacy, it means that, you speak your heart in the very beginning. For example, a filmmaker, a person comes to me with a story. I listen to a story. But if I decide that I am not very confident about it, and I take months to tell him that I don't want to do the film, I think that is not right. For me, I normally take, within a week. If I'm a little confused, I tell I'm confused. And then I tell them that, this is what it is, this is what I feel, and this is why I don't want to do it, or this is why I want to do it. So I feel that itself is an act of compassion, I feel, that you don't make people, wait, whether the filmmaker is a newcomer or not. And I worked with a lot of newcomers in my career.
Okay. Okay. Bijoy, what can you tell us about the film without giving away too much spoilers? Maybe a peek into the plot. You've got Revati ma'am, you've got Vijay Sethupathi, you've got Prakash Raj, stellar actors. Tell us a bit about the story.
So I can't really tell you anything much about the story because that'll be giving away. I mean, I don't want to spoil it, but I can say what you just said. Yes, I have a stellar cast, but I also have a stellar crew. So the origin of it, the story is by Mani sir himself. So the story is written by Mani sir. And one more tidbit which not many people know is that the dialogues were, though we had one draft done earlier of the dialogues by a writer called M.K. Mani and my associate Vignesh Shrikant. But we did a full overhaul, and the last dialogue draft was done by Vijay Sethupathi himself. So he wrote
Oh,
the dialogues.
wow.
So apart from having, like I said, a stellar cast, I have a stellar crew as well who who really back me up. And of course, we had Srikar Prasad sir's associate Veena who edited the film, and of course Srikar Prasad sir also pitched in and helped out a lot of times and guided us through. So this is me trying to cover up and not give you much of the story and tell you more, like distract. This is misdirection. I'm trying to tell
Okay.
you about other stuff. But
Well,
I
I
think
have to add something here.
yeah.
Sorry, I just want to add something here. I think, Bijoy has really put his hand into emotions beautifully. And this is going to be a film that's going to say that, he handles not just, action, crime, and, a lot of other emotions, but the total silent, serene emotions are also part of Bijoy's repertoire, I would say.
okay. Okay.
Thank you so much, ma'am. In fact, to be very honest, I'm being very blunt and honest. This film, irrespective of how the audience responds and likes and everything, it gave me the confidence, like Ritu ma'am just said, it gave me the confidence that to be very honest, these are the kind of stories I actually want to pursue more and do. So this film, by the end of it, gave me that confidence when I saw it on paper, and of course I was like looking at it as an opportunity to be part of Navarasa and all that. But finally, when the final product was made and I saw the film, it gave me the confidence to like make like I really want to pursue these kind of stories more in the years ahead, and this film actually pushed me for that. So I'm gonna like Ritu mentioned, like I want to try and do more stories like these, handle emotions. It'll I think as a filmmaker it'll help me it helped me to learn about the fact that how emotions can be dealt correctly to tell a good story, and that's what I want to do going ahead.
Okay, okay. Revati ma'am, you were working with Prakash Raj and Sethupathi. I'm sure you observe your co-stars on set. Um, what can you tell us about these two stars? What makes them special? What makes them stand apart from the crowd?
Prakash, I have worked with in the first time I worked with is under Mani Ratnam's direction called Iruvar. And then I did another very beautiful Telugu film, which is yet to release. So that's there. But so I know him personally, and I know that whatever the characters he plays it, with a lot of heart. And Vijay Sethupathi, I've been admiring his work lately, and I really enjoyed working with Vijay. I don't, watching them is one part, but again, I think Vijay Sethupathi is all heart. So it's very easy to work with him, and it was really good.
Okay. Vijay, I want you to describe each of your three actors, Revati ma'am, Vijay Sethupathi, and Prakash Raj, in one word. What is the one word that you'll use for each of these actors?
Boy, that's because it's not
That's a tough one.
Word would be enough to kind of just shoebox them, saying this is who they are. They're not. They just. I think one word common, which I can say for all of them, I think all three are so. Two words I'll use are so secured and so generous as performers. That's the one thing I think all three, and I saw that like in close proximity. Because I was working with all three of them for the first time, right? So you have my very good friend Makarand Deshpande is a theater actor and director. He's done a lot of films. He once told me something that always stayed with me, that you should never work with your idols. You should never you have a preconceived notion about them and you admire them from far, but when you get an opportunity, don't work with them. They will end up never staying up to the kind of persona that you have in your head. And that is to always scare me, because as a filmmaker you're making new projects and you always end up working with new people, and maybe some people that you always wanted to work with, that you have been fanboys of, like how I have been a fanboy of Revati ma'am, Prakash Raj sir, and Vijay Sethupathi. All are people who I've kind of really admired and really wanted to work with, and I got an opportunity like this. But it I think it just superseded my expectation, and I just saw how kind and generous they were as performers and as professionals. So I think generous is the key word I would go with.
Okay, okay. Revati ma'am, I want to ask you about working in a short film. You get to wrap up in, let's say, 5 to 10 days probably, as opposed to a full-length feature film. Is that
3 days? We did in 3 now.
Wow.
Yeah, 3 days.
Is that a blessing for you as an actor, or do you feel that you needed more time to sort of get into the skin of the character and explore the character more?
Suresh, as an actor, I am open to working, whatever. As far as the role, even I keep saying, even if I have one scene in a project, I just want to feel challenged. That small things that it just I can never say why I accept a film. I can always say why I don't accept a project, a film. But why an act? It's just that something touches you and you feel that, you can connect with that particular character. And that's what makes me do it. So for me, it really doesn't matter whether it is a day, 3 days, 10 days, or 40 days. I just go with that character, and I need to enjoy, because, we give so many days of our life. And I feel nowadays, I just want to enjoy a film and do it. Otherwise, I don't do it. That's it.
Okay. I also want to ask you, you're also a filmmaker yourself. So while acting, is your director's antenna also on? Do you offer suggestions to Bijoy probably on set, or any director you're working with, or do you keep that separate?
In fact, that's something I'm also very curious about. Actors who are also directors, they must be also, playing the scene differently in their head, and they must be figuring out how they would have done it. So that makes me curious too.
No. Vijay, the thing is, I'm an actor first and a director second, and when I go to a film as an actor, I just give myself to the director and let him mold. And if I have suggestions, yes, I do talk about it. I just say that, can I do this? Can I do that? And if the director feels that, because he's the only person who knows the film on the whole, and then he would be able to judge. So then I always, it is part of any actor, I suppose. So, so that's what I do. But I love acting. It's like a holiday for me. And I just, enjoy being there, somebody else making the decisions. So it's very different. And acting definitely is my very first passion.
Okay. Vijay, as we all know, there are 9 stories here, 9 emotions. Did you get to choose the emotion that you want to make a film on, or was it just given to you? Did you have a choice at all?
I said this before. There's a funny anecdote to this. So because I was one of the first ones who came on board, so Mani sir actually gave me a choice, saying which one would you want to do. And immediately, without even waiting for him to finish his sentence, I said, I'll choose Rausaram. I'll choose anger.
Okay.
Anger is what I wanted to do. Okay. So he said, yeah, look, obviously you will choose that only, no problem. You go with anger. And then 2 days later, he picks up the phone and he tells me, listen, Arvind wants to do anger, so you don't have anger anymore. So I was like, okay, now what do I do? So then he said, so I asked him, which other rasas that are left? Tell me, I'll choose from that. And I choose Karuna, which is like the diametrically opposite to anger. So I thought that would be a bit more challenging to craft a story for that. And I'm glad I did that. It kind of worked in my favor because it pushed me into a direction that I'm kind of not really, comfortable with. So pushing you out of a comfort zone, and especially in a project like this, where you can try and do something different, try and push yourself out of your comfort zone and try and tell a story which is different. So I'm glad I'm glad actually Arvind sir took anger and I got Karuna.
Okay. I want to end by asking you both about Mani Ratnam. You've both been associated with him for a long time. Revati ma'am, first you did Mauna Ragam back in 1980s. Also Iruvar and Anjali. What are the changes you've seen in Mani sir over the decades as a filmmaker?
Mani, basically, I have known him even before Mauna Ragam, which was Pagal Nilavu, which was his first Tamil film, of course, after he had done 2 other films. Right. And, I have seen his commitment, his what do you call it? The adrenaline that he gives, or, he kind of shares with his crew and cast is amazing. And that hasn't changed one bit. He's the same, and I always have enjoyed working with him. And as far as Mani is concerned, I'm a huge fan of the way he tells his story. So it's always a pleasure to work with him. And even in this, since he has written the basic story, I kind of did talk to him about it. And, he gave me an insight which was interesting for me to portray. And then, after Bijoy had narrated the whole thing, I spoke to Mani, and then, it it was nice. So that input, that small input that he gave me, I think that also helped me in carving this character the way it is.
Okay. And Bijoy, you've assisted Mani sir on his films. Give us a peek how he is behind the scenes. Is he a tough captain?
So his DP is of a roaring lion. So that's exactly what he is on set.
Yeah, he is absolutely tough. If you're not tough, you can't manage such films that he has made. He is tough and he wants exactly what he wants. So that is the beauty of his, his personality as a director and the creator that he is. Sorry, Bijoy.
No,
I had to
exactly.
intervene
That's
there.
exactly what how he is on set, and that's exactly what I look forward to every time. Even after so many years, when I go to work with him, things he's not changed. He's only gone he's become like more and more. Like he's become he's always been a tough taskmaster, and I think that's what makes him who he is. That's what makes him, like Revati ma'am said, that's what makes him do the movies that he does. So. It's part of who he is, and there's so much reverence towards him that I only go back again and again because I get to learn so much, and that's the reason. Like I said, I plan my schedule and figure out when is he shooting his next so that I can go work on that and then come back to do my own.
Yeah, like I just want to add to that. He is not just a taskmaster; he's also a very good teacher. So he kind of guides you to do the best, and he wants everybody who goes to him. He wants all of them to do the best, and that is his generosity as a creative person. And like I mentioned before, also when I did my 2 feature films, whether it was Mitra, My Friend, or Phir Milenge, I narrated the entire story to him, and he gave me the inputs. And so he is that kind of a person. He's not just self. He's also about all the people around him, should be able to make films better and better.
Okay. That was very insightful. Thank you both so much for talking to us, and all the best for your Navarasas.
Thank you. Please watch and let us know what you think.
Thank you. Yes.
Yes, absolutely.